Hello guys, again in my next clip of this road trip to Qatar from UAE. I'm gonna share my experience of crossing these two borders. So in my first clip, you might have seen my experience, which was from exit from UAE to entry to Saudi Arabia. And in this second part of my clip, I'm gonna share my experience, which was quite smooth. So basically, we entered, from Salwa border on Saudi side and Abu Samra on Qatar side. The process was quite smooth. At the exit of Saudi border, first checkpoint, they give you normally a paper, basically, which is the exit of your car, which also mentions number of person sitting in the car. On the second check post, which is mostly related to passports control, you're gonna have to hand over your passports of all passengers. Then finally they are going to affix the exit stamp on the passport, which means you are now finally out of Saudi Arabia. Roughly between Saudi Salwa border to Qatari Abu Samra, I can say maybe few kilometers, I don't know, 4 to 5 kilometers distance or 10 kilometers. While entering to Qatar, if you are lucky, you have registered already on Hayya portal, you have got your online visa, you will proceed to a cabin or a section in the immigration controls. The process was quite simple. They scan your passports and do the fingerprints for adult passengers. So for kids, normally, like 8 years or 5 years, there was no fingerprints scanning. However, for all adults, yeah, it was a mandatory requirement. Once this fingerprints are done, the same moment they are, registering you with your entry stamps on your passports. After that, you have to proceed to next counter, which is quite easy. They scan your car number and they give you another paper for clearance to your car. The third step is basically you park your car towards the customs control department. They do a final round of check, and normally there are search dogs also on the border. So once the final customs clearance are done, you will proceed to the next counter, which is for car insurance. That's where I'm going to share my experience. I already applied and got my insurance, I would say, like online, but normally there are some multiple companies and not all of them are acceptable at the border. So be careful. I would recommend you not to buy any car insurance online. Rather, you arrive at the border, do your passports control, like entry stamps, and then buy the insurance directly from the border, which is the most authenticated one. The cost I paid here for a 1 week insurance, car insurance, was 160 Qatari Riyal. After doing so, you will proceed to the final round, where the check post named is called final checks. You hand over the paper of the insurance guy, the paper from the previous check posts, and after that, they will check your passports to verify that you have got all the required stamps. Then it's quite easy. Then they give you a green light. Now you are free to enter to the state of Qatar. So that's how we managed, and it was, perhaps I would like to also share in another videos more details about this journey. But right now, if I can summarize my trip from all the way from Dubai to Qatar, at this point we are just a few kilometers now past this Abu Samra border. So I can say, like, we started our journey around 8:30 in the morning. We made multiple stopovers in between breaks. Then there were, of course, 4 borders: exit from UAE, entry to Saudi, exit from Saudi, and then finally entry to Qatar. So now it's almost 5 p.m. In the evening, and now we are heading towards our hotel, and we are excited to explore Qatar, and we will share more videos with you guys in next couple of sections. Until my next video, take care of yourself, and we'll see you in another video. Bye bye.